Hello and welcome. My name is Dawn Rapsis and I'm the Stampin' Up! Preferred Demonstrator for the online class Got Sketch 101. I'm very excited today to be able to show you my make and take. I have a couple tips and tricks for you, and the best way to see those is to zoom on in. So let's get started. So here we are ready to go. We're going to be using the blank canvas of the Stampin' Up! Journal, the art journal, which is made out of chipboard. So I'm going to show you how to make this journal look like this journal. I've used the Simply Scrappin' Summer Days kit. It includes background paper and embellishments that are adhesive die cuts, which coordinate perfectly. And as you can see, I've also made some beautiful ribbon bookmarks, and they coordinate with the project as well, because Stampin' Up! It offers that ribbon too. So I just want to show you really quick the inside, how this journal is going to look. Slide this over slightly. When you open the journal, you're going to see that I've taken the time to put the background paper on the inside. I've sponged around the edges. I'm going to show you how to do that. And I've also used the Stampin' Up! Spiral punch to easily add that paper on there. A fun little element is this little pull-out, flip-out book that I've added in of my son Michael. And I've used Stampin' Up! Rub-ons on the aluminum edge round tag to add some cardstock and another rub-on there. A fun little element I have going on here is a little hidden place to add a message, and I've also taken the time to use some background paper with a little round punch to add just a little bit of interest there. Okay, the way this works is it flips out, so you're going to pull it over. Okay, and you're going to be able to see that I've added some additional elements. I've added some additional background paper, and I've used a round tab punch with a stamp to stamp original. And I've just added some photos here, and I'll go back later and go ahead and add some journaling. The other fun element is, of course, we have the back to use. So I've added another rub-on to the back of the round tab, and another photo, and just another strip of the adhesive die cuts that are offered in the kit. I've also added some stamping. I've used the pumpkin pie and the wild wasabi along the edge with the stitched exotic stamp set, which coordinates perfectly with the Summer Days kit. So I just want to show you quickly how we're going to add the background paper onto the back. So I've taken the time, I've separated these little aluminum spirals, and I've pulled the book out. It comes out easily. And then I've taken the Stampin' Up! Spiral punch, and I've punched holes along the edge of my cardstock. So I just want to show you that real quick. What you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock, you're going to stick it into the edge, and you want it to line up with that little end prong, and you're just going to punch that easily. Okay, and then you're going to move it along. Whoops. We're going to move that along, and we're going to put this little prong here into this little hole here, and that's going to ensure that all your spirals are lined up perfectly. So we're just going to keep doing that, go along into the last prong. Okay, and that's going to create your spiral. Now, it's not only for notebooks. Of course, you could use this on other projects. If you look in the magazines, it's all over. The designers really love this punch. So I just want to show you quickly that, you could just add this in to your page. So if you wanted to add it, a random page, you can go ahead and just stick that right in there, and it just fits in there perfectly. So you can put a little secret message, another photo, whatever it is that you like, and that's the way that that works. Okay, so when I did that for the background paper, I just punched it along the sides, and then I just used my snail adhesive, nothing fancy, just ran it all around the edges and put it right on there. What I do want to show you is the technique that I used to do the sponging. If you've never sponged before, it's very easy. Stampin' Up! We offer a fabulous sponge. 3 come in a package. It's very reasonable. And what I did was I just cut the sponge apart, so you can see I just cut it in half, and then I cut it in thirds. So I really get 6 of these little wedges out of one sponge. So it's very economical. A little tip that I have for you is to use an office clip. This is a fancy one, but there are other ones on the market that are less fancy, less expensive. And I just clip it right on there, and I ink up using the pumpkin pie classic ink, which coordinates with the Simply Scrappin' kit. I'm just going to ink that up. You can rub it around or pounce it, however you want to do that. And then you're just going to take the journal, and you're just going to rub it all the way around the edges. And be pretty generous with the ink. Just go back in there and rub it all around. And you definitely want to make sure that you're going to get those little edges on the side and on the top. It really finishes off the project nicely. Okay, and then that just goes, it pops right into the journal. It pops right into the book very easily. Okay, it's just going to go right in there along all of those spirals. I'm not going to take the time to do that now. Alright, so I just want to show you very quickly the Stampin' Up! Rub-Ons that we're using for this project, as well as other projects in the Got Sketch 101. We're using the Eastern Elegance and Urban West. And a fun way to use, another use for your bone folder, is to use it to put your rub-ons on. You really don't need any kind of fancy tool for your rub-ons. And the Stampin' Up! Bone folder is something that you should already have in your toolkit, so why not use it for another reason besides creasing your projects? The other thing I wanted to show you is the components of the Simply Scrapping Kit, because you are not going to believe everything that comes in this kit. It has a bunch of information on the front, layouts and designs for you, and it also gives you some instructions on what you're going to need to create those projects and what's in the kit. This kit is packed with so many things. We have lots of adhesive die cuts. You can see it just goes on and on and on. So I had lots of fun with this. The double-sided background paper. You're getting some textured cardstock as well, which really it just adds that little extra to your project. So I hope that you enjoy making your journal, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in the gallery. Thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy making your art journal. If you're interested in signing up for this class and you haven't done so yet, you can go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you all the information you need to join us. Enjoy!